If you want to start reading the classics, The Great Gatsby is such a good place to start. It's just a little tiny book. It's really beautifully written. It's incredibly poetic, but it's very readable still. Most of people will probably know the rough plot line or maybe have seen the film, which is amazing but quite different to the book. There's a few different versions out there, but the book has a simplicity to it, but also a kind of richness to the language that I think the films try and do in costumes and music. And I think it's so extraordinary because it still feels so contemporary. So it follows Gatsby and Daisy, who have a love story that happens pre the book. And she's already married in the book to a horrible controlling man, and in my opinion, and I think in everyone's opinion, to be fair. And it's about them kind of finding each other again, and Gatsby's obsession with this young, beautiful version of Daisy, which I think is really in his imagination. And although she is all of those things, she's also more. And she also has quite a realism to her in the way that she knows what life is like. And so it's looking at poverty and wealth and status and the place of women, and you see that reflected in one of the other characters, Myrtle, who isn't as wealthy as Daisy and Gatsby. And so it's kind of looking at the class divide. So it kind of explores much more complex topics, but it reads quite like just a story that you can follow along quite easily. I thought I'd read you a sentence and see if that helps kind of hook you in. She vanished into her rich house, into her rich, full life, leaving Gatsby nothing. He felt married to her, that was all. And when they met again 2 days later, it was Gatsby who was breathless, who was somehow betrayed. Her porch was bright with the bought luxury of starshine. The wicker of the settee squeaked fashionably as she turned towards him, and he kissed her curious, lovely mouth. She had caught a cold, and it made her voice huskier and more charming than ever, and Gatsby was overwhelmingly aware of the youth and the mystery that wealth imprisons and preserves, of the freshness of many clothes, and of Daisy, gleaming like silver, safe and proud above the hot struggles of the poor. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Let me know in the comments if you know or already love this book.